All right, Gnome, do you have the bag of questions?
As I said 2 seconds ago, yes, I do. They're right here.
The red button wasn't pushed. Thank you, everyone.
Santa's sack.
All right. Guys, we did this last year. We're going to do it again this year. Our listeners have sent us in questions about what beer do I bring to these holiday events. We have producer Nick sitting with us to help us out because last year we just made up a whole bunch of shit about wine because we know nothing. So hopefully you can help out some of our listeners with picking out some good wine.
You guys, great news. I'm pretty sure every listener that you have sent in a question.
Hell yeah.
Looking at this sack full of questions.
So there are like 3 questions in there.
Look at this. There's
all right, so Nick,
every listener and their cousin.
So the object of this game is he'll present a question to someone. We try to pick a beverage that higher gravity sells. So just go over to the cooler or the wine rack and figure out what works, bring it over. This is why I'm picking this to answer this question.
Okay.
Right.
If there's something...
Also makes higher gravity a perfect place to discuss this because
and
not
to get
only...
your holiday beverages.
Yeah.
And if it's really good, we'll just buy it and drink
Buy it and drink it.
Yeah.
We may have done that a couple times last year.
That happened. Who goes first? Who gets the first question?
You're picking the questions. It's up to you.
All right,
You
we'll go
dictate
Nick
the-
first.
Okay.
Nick.
All right,
Excellent.
Now, does it have to be a serious answer? Or
No.
No, it is,
Answer-
it
it's your
is
answer.
your answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. That's perfect. That's what I wanted.
I mean, things are usually pretty serious around here.
Yeah, we
Well,
are. We
yeah.
are very serious when we do this.
This is from Jeff. It says, a group of friends is going camping this weekend, or is going camping the weekend before Christmas. What's a good winter camping beer to bring?
Ooh, and then while Nick goes
Why
and
would you go
finds
camping right before Christmas?
to avoid
Jeff,
the family.
Don't do that.
So, to avoid
Cold.
dead air, we're gonna talk about our thoughts on this question
Yeah.
while Nick goes to pick his
So
beer.
this time of year, I mean, it certainly depends on where you live. We live here in the Cincinnati area. Camping is iffy.
It'll be
It
cooler.
could be in the 50s. It could be in the 60s. Nights are going to be cold. Early mornings are going to be cool. Days could be beautiful. You just don't know.
Yeah.
I actually am going to go on a graded scale. I would go light lager, and then I would go heavy IPA.
Okay. I'm
See,
going like dark, like
Yeah,
a good
same,
like port.
same.
Not high ABV. I'm going like dark, like
Yeah, yeah.
like a porter. I like these choices.
I
though.
do too. I do
Way
too.
better.
So Nick, what did you pick?
So I picked Mad Tree's Thunder Snow. We literally just got it in 2
Excellent.
hours ago. One of my favorite winter ales.
Oh yeah, that's a good
it's
one.
a Scottish ale, but it's a winter.
It's a winter ale. Yeah, yeah.
It's delicious. It's got that like notes of vanilla and nutmeg.
Good luck with the headphones.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
it's,
trying.
it's not the best.
It's not the best. With
This
the
is
headphones.
video.
I'm just gonna do this whole time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that's what I mean. My this thing on my head. Yeah, it's gonna
And
be
then
messy.
this is the starter. And then when you want to get things weird around the campfire,
Ooh.
you crack into the Costello Christmas cookie.
Oh,
All right.
hell.
All right.
which is delightful.
So the problem is Christmas cookie is 10 milligrams.
Of
Which
THC,
means-
yeah.
What's the problem with that?
It means it's going to be really fun until Gnome falls asleep. I'm just going to sleep. I'm going to sleep right by the fire. My shoes are probably going to melt because they're propped up on the fire like you're not supposed to do, and I always do.
Nick, I think you understand how to play the game.
Absolutely.
all right.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
Now
And
we can
then-
get real weird. Can we? Should we mix them and try it?
I think both breweries
cuvee?
would say no. They do not encourage
Okay, all
mixing
right,
THC with alcohol.
alcohol.
We're not
that is
supposed to do
illegal.
that.
Nope, definitely don't do that. Sorry.
Marco,
Yes.
that would be crazy for somebody to do while they're camping, though. That would be really
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be
But if
crazy.
they do it, they should document it and let us know how it goes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we should- just for science.
Yes.
Purely for science.
All right, Marco.
Yes.
This question comes from listeners. Ales to the Chief.
Oh, I love that.
It says, I have some friends coming into town. They love craft beer and small local wineries. Name the top 3 recommendations for each and why.
Oh,
Shit.
And it has to be for each. It doesn't say that could hit both. Gotta go with top 3 on
Damn
each.
it.
And he has to, so that means he has to bring over
All right.
3.
Recommendations for craft beer and small local wineries.
All right, Nick, I'm going to ask you to help me with the wineries. I'm going to...
Local wineries.
What's
There's
right?
actually there's
I
a
mean, there's
decent
like-
number.
There are.
There are.
So, obviously, we all know that Valley Vineyard Cellar Dweller does both.
Should that automatically make it a pick because they do both? I feel like it should.
I feel like it should.
Yeah.
But and then after that, as far as a brewery and winery, I know that
I've got a winery pick right off the bat. Can I say my thoughts?
Go ahead.
Otherwise,
Hanover.
this is going to go way.
Hanover Winery out in like Hamilton as you're headed out toward Oxford, like out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So freaking great. And this time of year, it's like it's all fun and festive, and like it's fun. I like stuff like that.
Wonderful.
All right.
Nick, do you
And
have?
then Revel downtown.
Oh, Revel,
yeah.
yes.
The vibe in
Okay.
there is really cool, and I've always had a great time there. So
Nice.
would recommend that.
Also, if you want to start wrapping breweries and wineries
I
together,
do.
Revel also has production in High Green.
Yes. So we have 3
There we go.
wineries,
Yep.
2 breweries, and I should lump in one more brewery.
You can't pick one you work for. That's
I wasn't. And by the way, I don't want
See,
to.
now he's got to talk about it now.
Talk about it. Yeah, let's.
I'm not gonna.
He's not allowed to pick it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll just leave it at that. We don't need to go any more into it. He's not
No,
allowed to
you know
pick
what?
it.
Can't pick Rheingeist because you work there. It's a joke. Everybody knows where. Everybody knows where you work.
Maybe Julia does.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a brewery. I mean, it is, but the Moorland Lager House, because they have the
Oh.
Christmas market.
Oh, Chris Kindle Market.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, if you
Yeah.
have
Oh,
the
good.
kids and
That's true.
stuff,
That's
Good.
good.
Let's go.
around out
Yes,
there.
let's
They
go.
got hot
Excellent.
chocolate.
Was the question like it's a group of people and like
I
they're
don't
all
even
going
remember.
out together?
The question was too long. I kind of forgot it as soon as you said it.
Because then you have
You
to.
read the fucking question.
You really do have to pick a place that like all of the people are going to be happy
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Like that's a good
Moreland
pick.
Lager House. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
Good job.
Marco
All
didn't
right.
answer a single
Hell
thing there,
yeah.
I don't think.
I know.
So
No,
he gets
definitely
the next
not.
question.
No.
Julia,
Yes.
straight from the sack. Let's see what it says.
That's what the video is going to be called.
From the sack.
From the sack.
It's my nickname in college.
Oh.
Hey now.
This is from Patty Schnapp. Patty Schnapp.
I don't know if her name is pronounced Schnapp or Schnapp.
Schnapp. Patty
I don't
Schnapp?
know. I
Patty
don't know.
Schnapp. I
Either
don't
way,
know.
great
Doesn't matter.
listener.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, Patty.
Yeah, thank you.
She says, I was asked to bring wine to an after-hours work party, but everyone drinks different stuff. What is a good wine that most people will enjoy?
Man, Nick should have gotten
Can
this
you?
question.
So
Can I?
I'll
you
just do
can.
it.
Yeah. You
Let's
can
go,
like.
Nick.
You can phone a friend.
Nick is going.
And Nick, do
Thank you,
mind
Patty,
making sure the
for the
video
question,
is
by the
actually
way.
Still going. Should be one of the core. I just want to make sure I have this like fear that.
Thanks for the question, Patty.
Yeah. So, I don't know what a good just overall wine is. Is like a red kind of
Well, it's-
all encompassing?
it's
Is it
all-
white? Is it pink?
It's hard.
All of them?
it
I
is-
don't know.
If you've got a person like, oh, I only drink beer, I only drink bourbon, like that's hard to please everybody
Everyone,
with
right.
Yeah,
one
it is-
bottle
so
of
is
wine.
there a good middle ground kind of thing? You know what I mean? It's-
I have a pick in my head. I don't know if they have
I,
here though.
Okay.
I think it is difficult. Yeah, I think you are right to be confused.
especially for like I'm a non-wine like I'll sip it, but I don't drink it enough to really know. Ooh, okay. 2 options.
All right.
We got,
I don't
That
know either
label
one of
is
these.
Awesome.
So we got 2 options.
Yeah.
I figured red and white.
Okay.
Because-
Okay.
Yes,
that's
let's
fair.
go.
That's fair.
First one's the Chronic Cellars Purple Paradise, just a red blend, very
Okay.
easy drinking.
Okay.
You know, if you're going for a party and you don't know what to get, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to stick to a varietal like Cabernet or Pinot or something like that.
Okay.
This is just a nice blend.
okay.
Yeah, so this is going to have like Cabernet, Syrah, Grenache in there.
Okay.
Just a nice little blend, easy drinker. I really like this at the house, just like if you're sitting on the couch or something like that.
I'm always sitting on the couch at home. I love that.
Dope. That is
And
hella
what,
good.
And what about the white?
And then this is the Panonica white blend. Very similar to like a Sauv Blanc style.
Okay.
So that's everyone's go-to nowadays, like especially, I don't know. The Chardonnay is kind of falling off a little bit, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like if you're just looking for a sipper. Chardonnay is more like a dinner wine, I'd say.
Okay.
And then this is just easy drinker.
All right, cool.
Chugging wine.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to give me the next question?
Sure.
Since I didn't actually answer anything.
Hell
like
yeah.
a-
That was
Ready?
Yeah.
that was great.
You
Is this
Thank
like
you,
a
friend.
joke?
That's
Am I just going to
valid.
answer every question?
Sure, we're just going to give it all to you and be like the Nick show.
This is from Holly.
Okay.
Holly Days. I know there are Christmas and winter beers, but are there any good Christmas or winter wines out
Oh
there?
my God. All right, so you know.
All right, Nick, you're up again.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to help take these and help put
Christmas
these away.
or winter wines.
Yeah.
All right, so Marco, what would make something like a Christmas or winter wine? Is it the same as beer that there's like spices and crap thrown in the wine, like a glue vine, which I hope he brings back a glue vine because that is the best Christmas or winter wine that I know of. Or is it something else?
I don't know. Hey.
That is not a glue vine.
I think I'm kind of falling in line with Nick here, but let's see what Nick says.
Okay.
I mean, during the holiday season, it's sparkling champagne.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
tis the
disagree
season.
so much. I want like a big heavy red wine, and even if you take it and throw it in there and make it a glue vine and throw some cinnamon and stuff in there, that's what I think of when I think of the holidays and wine.
See,
I want like a crock pot all the time, and people come in the house. Hey, we wanted to stop by. We just wanted to drop off this gift. We had it for you. Oh, thanks for stopping by. You know, we've got glue vine right here, like already warm. It's just been sitting here.
So I would
okay,
say,
yeah, we'll stay for a little bit. And now
you're making it yourself. That's like
no,
you're
it's for
doctoring it up.
celebrating.
You're gonna pour
not
some-
necessarily. I could get it from the store.
Well, yeah, we don't carry it. Sorry.
You should, everybody, and shout out to my favorite local winery, Fruit Blood. Make me a glue vine.
Yes. Oh my God, they would do such a fantastic job of that. I think.
Yeah.
Joke.
I get what you're saying.
He's picking up what you're putting down.
Good. Good.
Just make it for me, guys.
All right. Next question.
This is my question. So, do I have to pick another one for you again?
I don't know. There are no rules anymore.
Get to. It's your question.
No, this is Julia again. She's got to
Until
pick
I actually
something.
have to pick something. Yeah.
Oh, this is a long one.
Oh no.
Hello.
Oh my God.
This is like a
Pay
paragraph. All right, this is from DJ Quack. I've heard about that guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to my
Maybe
girlfriend.
that's the guy that gave limp duck service to one of your
Wow.
patrons 7 years ago.
I'm going to my girlfriend's parents' house for Christmas Eve dinner. I plan on proposing to her during the White Elephant game.
Let's go.
My wife does not know it, but it doesn't matter since we have not been together since that bullshit she pulled back when I had back surgery. Her stepdad loves craft beer, and her mom loves white wine. What should I take them as gifts to drink during the evening?
I am only going to pick a beer because
That's fine,
we need to
yeah.
move this shit along. So,
That's right.
So,
You got to make them both happy.
A beer for okay.
Go
okay.
pick a white wine.
You can take it with you.
No.
You can take the. You can
No,
take,
Nick's
you can
going to
take
pick a wine.
You can take the book with you. It's only 4 pages. You can carry it with you. Okay, so here's the bigger question: do we appease anybody, or do we just bring what we want to bring and be like, look, here's what I'm bringing. If you want to be part of my family, be part of my family.
I think that no, I think there is some. I think there's some thought and curation into this. I do think that.
I think in this case, though, you're proposing. It sounds like he didn't ask permission ahead of time.
Yeah, probably.
I think you gotta lay it out there and be like, look, I'm the man of the family now.
I don't.
She's mine.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But what I would agree, what I would follow the question on is that if you're a let's say Sierra Nevada Christmas sale guy, you're not just bringing a case. Like you may bring 2 6-packs, but you're going to bring some other shit.
No, see, I'm completely opposite on this. Like if I'm showing up, I'm proposing. It sounds like I didn't ask permission. Sounds like there's some shit going on in the family. I'm showing up. I'm bringing Dad's a Bud Light drinker. Guess what, Dad? Here's the biggest, darkest Imperial Stout. I'm putting it on the table. Hey, me and your wife, we're getting married. drink this
Me
beer.
and your wife are getting married?
No,
Me and
daughter
my
are
wife.
getting-
Me and my
I
wife. I'm
see.
thinking
I
in my
see what
head.
you're saying. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
I get it.
getting some feelings out here.
All right.
Listen up.
For the beer, exactly what was kind of going through my head. So I have Perennial's Coffee Abraxas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then when you chug the beer in front of him, you hit him upside the head with a
Yeah.
bottle.
Well,
Hey,
I
she's
thought
mine now.
I thought this was for the dad. So get him this, and then he
Yeah.
just won't remember or care about the whole proposal because
That works.
As the question said, some shit went down.
Some shit went down.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing for the beer.
Looks like Nick went a whole different direction.
Yes.
He's appeasing.
For the mom, you have
The
to be.
mom, you
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Too.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nice cake bread cellars, very high, a higher end wine, I'd say. Since you are
Is that like
proposing.
a cake wine kind of?
She's gonna need to
No,
drink this whole bottle when she sees what's about to go down.
It's a very She could just you throw a little straw in here. You guys ever done that? Throw the straw in there.
No.
No. Hell no.
No way.
Crazy straw.
So
Crazy straw, maybe. Nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right, those are good
cake bread
picks.
cellars.
And then we got a little sparkling.
Well, that was
That was the other
last
one. That was the
Oh,
other
okay.
one.
Yeah,
All
that's-
right.
Yeah.
All right, who's picking mine?
I'll pick yours.
I'm an expert at this. I've been trained by Santa. He
All
taught me
right.
how to do this. If it's wine, ugh,
Jesus Christ, it's wine.
it's fine.
You want me
No,
to
no,
do
no,
this?
no,
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 I
go.
think I should just go pick something random.
Let's
See
go.
if it works.
Let's go. Wait, no, I can do wine.
This is absolutely fantastic. I just need a wine that will get my aunt drunk fast so she starts telling the good stories. What do I bring? From Linda Fournette. P.S. Please don't use my real name when you read.
Okay, I'm not even going to get up. You know what you do?
Go.
No, I've got this. I've got this.
All right.
You
So what is the wine that's going to get the wife drunk as shit so the good stories start to flow?
it doesn't matter. You go to the cheapest store around you.
Okay.
You get a bottle of something that is the cheapest you can get.
Okay.
Red, white, doesn't matter. And then you sneak a flask of Jack Daniels.
Oh,
And
that's clever.
you just sit
That's-
there with Aunt whoever, and you sit in the corner and you sip out of the flask until she doesn't feel any pain and she loves you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I don't even have to get
I
up.
mean, right? No, I
That's
can't.
what
I
you
can't
do.
argue
That
with
is the right answer.
All right.
I mean,
well
the only
done.
thing I would Mad Dog 2020 is the wine I'd go with.
That's a good pick. It's going to go
Again,
too fast though.
okay.
Everybody's going to be diving into that. It's the sneaking side of the flask
Yeah.
that makes it
Yeah,
makes
that's-
it special.
that's true.
You're then
That's true.
still connecting on a family level. And
Yeah.
All right, let's give Marco a question since Nick has been involved in absolutely
Okay.
everything. So,
Like I haven't. I don't understand.
well, I mean the talking, but everything's been very wonderful.
All right, this question is from listener Sip. Sip Happens says, my wife and I have 2 young children. I'm sorry. Only one is mine, but I love the other one like they are mine. We're going to look at Christmas lights and freeze our asses off to get some pictures with the kids that the grandparents will think are cute, but I will really just be fucking freezing. So, since we're doing that, we have to stop in and visit at least 2 craft beer stops near the Christmas lights. Where are the best Christmas lights in the city and the best craft beer spots near those? Man, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Like I know Sharonville doesn't do theirs anymore.
No.
No.
I mean, where
Festival of Lights at the zoo is
it's
probably the best, right?
Festival lights at
I
the
don't.
zoo,
I don't know.
right?
The light up the forest, lights in the forest at Cincinnati Nature Center. I
was
love
good.
that even
That
more
was
than
good.
Festival of Lights.
Okay,
I'll take that one.
But
Yeah,
that's
But there's-
what we're talking about. Is
Right,
like
right.
where are the best ones? Like I'm
say
not
that, Festival of
I'm not the
Lights,
source. for
Those are
these.
my 2 picks. So I'm
As far as
I would
locations,
pick 2 locations and then 2 breweries close by.
Okay, so
Hamilton does a great job of lights, like Hamilton, Middletown.
You're all
in that
right.
area.
okay, so let's say the Festival of Lights downtown and
The zoo.
The zoo.
So you're close to like
Clifton. Oh yeah.
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 You go to
A lot of places.
Lister, no.
Yeah, you can go to.
I mean,
Like
what's
still-
the radius
Definitely,
though?
like,
You know what I
close,
mean?
But everything's within like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that, depending on the radius, that could be anything from stuff in Over the Rhine, stuff in East Walnut Hills. I mean, you
Ooh.
could.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. No. If you're going to the Festival of Lights, you go to Wiedemann.
Really?
Yeah, think about like the warmth of that tap room, like at Christmas time. That's
Really?
that is a
That would
Christmas
be-
tap room.
Hey, all right.
There we go.
That's
right.
my
I
that's
like
my
that.
pick. This is your question.
Yeah.
That would be my pick.
All
As,
right.
as far as one of the pairings.
Yes.
No, I mean, I think that makes as much sense as any. I work for a place not far from there, but I'm gonna
Well, you can pick that place. That's
no,
fine.
I
I don't think you should. I think that's
I'm not gonna pick
cheating.
that. I think
He's allowed to
that
say esoteric. That's another good tap room.
I would say go to esoteric. Yeah.
If we're picking like other places too, what is the Tiki Bang Bang? They
Yeah.
do like a Christmas thing. The Santa
Yeah.
sipping
Yeah.
safari. That'd be a good little stop there. I think
Yeah.
they have beer.
Not a brewery, but they do
Like
have
that
beer.
beer,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I don't know if it's kid friendly though.
That's
Did it
true.
say
If you're
kid-friendly?
Well, they're
yeah,
bringing the
they're
kids.
bringing the kids.
But
They can wait in the car. It doesn't specify.
so let me ask. So let me ask.
Specify.
How many years away is the Hamilton light display before it becomes one?
What
that,
Hamilton light display are you talking about? The Pyramid Hill
Pyramid
thing?
Hill or-
No, to hell with Pyramid Hill. I'm all right.
Here we go.
Okay, I live in Butler County.
I'm
I
sorry.
love Butler County. I love Fairfield. I love Hamilton. Pyramid Hill is terrible. Don't go to Pyramid Hill. Pyramid Hill, sue me if you don't like me saying that. It's you wait like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get in, and it takes you like 5 minutes to drive through the thing. There's no music. There's not even a soundtrack. There's no music.
Oh, that's
it's just
bad.
lights, and you drive, and it's dumb. Don't do that.
All right.
Go to Municipal. Spend twice as long at Municipal as you would have otherwise.
Okay.
Do that instead of looking at
All
the
right.
lights.
All right.
Very good.
There you go.
Look at Christmas lights on your phone at Municipal.
Next question.
Is that acceptable?
Here's an idea.
Yeah. Next question.
How do you want to look at the question first and then pick which one of us you want to direct the question to?
That might work better.
All right. We're only like halfway through the question, so about time that we actually figured out how to do this shit. So. Dude, that's a novel.
It's 9 pages. All right.
The listener like emails that I got were like one sentence. Yeah.
Follow-up question. All right. I'm going to go back to Marco for this one.
Ah. Okay.
All right. Marco.
Yes.
This is from a listener, Cupid's Apprentice. I'm going on a first date to a brewery that's having an ugly sweater contest. She chose to meet at Grainworks. I've never been there. What packaged beer could I find and drink to try their beer before I go on the date? How do you prepare yourself for a date at Grainworks?
So
And there is a follow-up question, too.
So what I would do is I would come to Higher Gravity Summit Park. I'd grab probably, I mean, they have a few. I would say you probably have Burr, probably still on
Yeah,
the shelf.
yep.
I would grab a Burr, see what you feel about that. What I would also do is,
Can I say my favorite packaged Grainworks beer?
Yes.
Luke, I am your lager.
yes,
I don't know if that's here at High Gravity, but
it was.
It was.
It's a good
It
beer.
was.
I think it still is.
I think it still is.
Yeah.
I think you could grab either of those and get a good idea of number one, do they brew a beer to style, and number two, do you like it? And then you can be ready for your date. And I wish you all the best on your date because everybody deserves to find love.
I agree with that. I'm going to send the follow-up question over to Julia. How would you transition to getting them to go to Voodoo Brewing Cincinnati? Because my mom got me a $20 gift card from them, and she is thinking about investing in them. Also, I'm trying not to spend too much money on the date since I lost my house in DraftKings last week. Fucking Christian McCaffrey.
First off, sorry about your fantasy football loss, but I mean, what did you expect? Really?
Yeah.
To go from Grainwork, did it say which Voodoo?
It did not
It did not
specify.
say.
Voodoo Cincy.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume Cincy since they're looking for some investors.
It said
All right.
Cincy.
Okay.
Did it?
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Voodoo Cincy.
question-
How would you
the
know?
question was too
I was
long.
reading it.
You read it.
You're not
I
that good of a
heard it.
listener.
I would say, hey, we've had a great time here at Grainworks. If you want to have another beer, something different, I know a place downtown that has a gigantic tap list. Most of them are guest taps, so we can get something that isn't necessarily tied to the brewery, they probably have a bigger selection than what Grainworks has, purely due to the fact that it's not just their beers there. And your first pint's on me.
There we go.
That's good.
That convinces me.
That's good. That's good. I was gonna say if it got too wordy, I was gonna say let's play this out, and then Julia hit it out the park. Like
As I do.
blah, blah, blah. And then first pint's on me.
Buy
Let's
first
go.
drink.
I'll buy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Nick. I don't know who this Anita break is, but I'm wanting to do dry January, but have no idea what non-alcoholic beer to start with.
Oh.
I like most styles. What's the best one out there right now? You guys sell a lot of non-alcoholic beer. You do a great job.
I mean, my personal favorite is Guinness Zero. Tastes pretty much spot on.
That's
it's
a good
pretty
one.
incredible, actually.
It's close.
It's close.
It's about as close as you can get.
Yeah.
So if you're into Guinness, would recommend that. Anything from Best Day Brewing, they're kind of newer to the market here. They've been really popular. Their Kolsch seems to be flying off the shelves here.
Yep.
Everyone seems to really.
They're
enjoy
Kolsch style non-alcoholic beer. We cannot call it a Kolsch.
Sorry, my bad. Kolsch style.
It's the
I
water.
would
It's
throw in
not
anything from Untitled Art,
Cologne.
too. I think
Yeah.
Untitled Art makes
Yeah.
some fantastic non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah.
So.
If you're going Cali sober, we got tons of new options.
That's
you guys
true.
have you guys heard of this term yet?
I
Cali sober?
have.
I've heard
yes.
about
I have.
Yes.
I have.
It's becoming very popular for the youngins. I'd
I
say.
love cauliflower. Wait, what?
Who distributes Go Brewing?
Go Brewing.
Yeah, that's a non-alcoholic out of the Chicago area that I found at my local Kroger.
If it's in Kroger, it's got to be Cav or Heidelberg, I'm guessing. But
So
I don't know off the top of my head.
So Go Brewing has some pretty decent tasting non-alcoholics. They're based out of Chicago. But yeah, I didn't mean to butt into your.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
You can offer recommendations.
Yeah,
also.
I think it depends too. For is it a person that is drinking a lot of craft beer already, so they have expectations for what
That's
it's supposed
true.
to be?
Yeah.
Is it
True.
somebody that kind of wants to drink beer but doesn't drink beer, that just wants something that's not alcoholic? So it's a hard question.
It is, yeah.
Marco,
Yo,
what is a good? This is from Not a Haze Bro. What is a good gateway lager, pilsner, or wheat beer to give someone who has only ever had milkshake IPAs?
Wow.
What do we give them
Ooh.
to kind of introduce them to
That's
this thing?
kind of a heavy question.
It is.
I mean, that's-
It's tough, and I've got an answer in my head. Got a good local answer.
can I have the question again, please?
Nope, I tossed it into a pile of other things. So you got a friend that only drinks
Milkshake IPAs.
milkshake IPAs.
Yeah.
They want a good lager.
Yellow fizzy beer to kind of get them into that
Wheat beer,
style, I
like
guess.
something
Yeah, yeah.
something that
But
gets them into it.
can it be on draft or in packaged?
Sure.
Sure.
Either way. Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right. Great.
I'm pretty sure they wrote that in there. Either way. If I remember right.
Definitely part of the question.
Yeah, I think that I remember that.
Dope. I would have them ask, are they
They're here at higher gravity.
Yeah.
They're walking into higher gravity.
walking in higher gravity?
Yep.
And where are they staying?
I don't know. What's the closest hotel here?
And my point is, are they
They're
here
sleeping
for
in the park.
1 night, 2 nights?
It doesn't.
Three nights. They're here for
Okay.
3 nights.
Who's
Sleeping
Alright.
in the park.
You walk
No
in
pants.
you walk into higher gravity. The first thing you need to have is a Roadhouse Pills.
Yep.
Next thing you need to do is, depending on what your work schedule is or
It's Christmas. Nobody works.
Christmas. All right, beautiful. What you need to do is going over to BC's and get you some of their lightest offerings, Pilsner, Kolsch,
Yep.
and then work your way back to the city. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit Common Beer Company, you're going to hit Warp Wing, you're going to hit Sonder, and then you're going to go up back towards the city, and you're going to hit Third Eye, go and keep going. You're going to hit Glendale House.
Glendale House.
And then keep going back towards the city to everything, concentration where, find out where you want to be, what you want to hit. You could probably do Sam Adams Tap Room. You can probably hit
3 days. I mean,
Right. I mean,
yeah.
and Mark is listing every single brewery in the city. So basically, just go to all of them and pick. So can I throw in like my recommendation or what
Yeah.
I think might be a decent one?
I've got a good pick too.
A newer-ish beer to Higher Gravity that I absolutely love. If they're used to, the question was specifically milkshake IPA, so they're used to sweet, sugary. That Rupee Mango Wheat
That
is
good.
delicious. It's not overly sweet. It's not going to be quite as heavy, but to kind of slowly transition into that wheat beer, that lighter beer style, that might be
I thought
See,
it was
a good
I
one.
was going.
I thought lager.
It was wheat.
That's we were.
They have a mango
Wheat
wheat
was
and
a
the basmati.
yeah.
Right.
I was going to go with the new Melotone Brewing Company
I
down
still
in
need
the
to
old
stop in there,
former
yeah.
Taft Ale House.
Yeah.
They have a Kolsch that has like this weird little. They brewed it with some kind of experimental hops or something. It's not really a Kolsch, and we could talk about that, but we
we're
shouldn't.
not going to.
But there's like a fun little like fruity snap at the end.
Yeah.
That I think for an IPA lover, they would probably like that, and it would kind of get them into something that's a
Okay.
little lighter, a little bit crispier that might kind of satisfy that urge for me.
All right. What you got?
All right, this one's for Julia.
All right.
This is from Kyle. Kyle Malort
Hi, Kyle.
says, I'm being forced to go to a family event where they're having a white elephant gift exchange. What's the most passive-aggressive beer that I can bring as the gift to indicate my distaste for the whole shindig?
Oh wow, the most passive aggressive beer.
Beer. He specified beer.
Yeah. That he's
Booze-
going to be given.
booze is easy.
Booze is easy, but a passive aggressive
Fuck
beer.
all of you. Like I just want all of you to know I hate all of you.
I'm gonna say, what is it? Real American beer.
Ooh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
No,
I think that.
No, that's
no.
You know what? That would be a hit. You bring that to
Oh, yeah.
any white
Oh, yeah.
elephant, that's a
Yeah.
hit.
Shit, you're right. I'm thinking of like what I would
You
consider.
think it's
I
passive aggressive? It's a hit.
It's a
at the-
hit.
at the-
Oh
yeah.
man.
That's like
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, brother," and like
yeah.
So-
everyone's
that's like as soon as it gets opened,
flexing
it's getting stolen 3 times and it's gone.
So if that's the case, and it has to be what someone else would be like,
Oh
why?
no, it's passive aggressive. Oh, thank you, and then they don't really want it, and they're hoping somebody else steals it.
Okay, so if it's something that I know, because I'm being passive aggressive, that I know no one else there is gonna like, Dogfish Head 120 minute.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
if it's the group that would see Real American Beer and go, fuck yeah, they're
I-
gonna see 120 minute and go, the fuck is
We-
this shit?
No, I agree with that.
Back when
they would not understand.
Back when I had a real job, we did a white elephant exchange, and I brought like a 6-pack of just different beers, like not anything passive aggressive, nothing crazy, just like beers.
Yeah.
And we all did our little thing. We're in the we had this like kitchen that we all would hang out in. And so you have like 150 people crammed in this like kitchen thing, and we're all passing these gifts around through this game that they had. And my gift ended up with the owner of the company, the wife, and I think she drinks wine, I think, but I know she does not drink beer. And she kind of like watching her unwrap it and look at it and like pull the bottles out.
And,
Oh
like-
my God! At some point, I have to walk up and say that was my gift.
Oh, she already knew. She knew. Beer.
It was-
This has got to be known.
Oh, it was funny.
All right, we are at 35 minutes. How many questions do we have left?
There's a
So
whole
many.
sack full.
God.
So many.
Okay. Well,
So a saturated
take this-
sack.
You tell me how many more you want, and we'll just.
Let's stop this in like 10 more minutes. Give it about 45 minutes, and that way we can.
You got to tell me the time.
I will. Who's this one for? We might have gone through all the wine questions.
I'm gonna go Julia on this one again.
Oh, okay.
Every winter, my mom makes these amazing almond cherry cookies. What would be a great wine or beer to pair with these? It's from Jack Frost. I feel like that's a fake name.
That's bullshit.
Jack.
No.
I ain't never met nobody named Jack Frost.
Nope.
For a beer?
I met people
I
named
feel like there is-
China.
I feel like there's
ain't
a
never
great-
met nobody named Jack Frost.
I haven't either.
Never.
I think for
Nick?
a beer, I would go for like a vanilla stout or a vanilla porter, maybe
Ooh.
maybe like Broby.
Broby,
Paired with
yeah.
that
Yeah.
cherry, that almond. I think that's what I would pick for a beer.
Marco, you disagree?
I don't disagree. I just think that, yeah, I mean, that's.
What about a wine with like an almond cherry cookie? Is there would that or even would that be like a white or a red kind of pairing?
I mean, if you're, it'd be like
Almond
a sparkling.
cherry.
A sparkling? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sparkling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys pick normal beers. I'd just be like, get a barrel aged
All right.
something.
I'm going to leave this one up to the table. Everybody can express their opinions about this one because it is
Oh my God.
3 pages long. All right.
Jeez.
Oh no, it's got the top. It's got the. Only 1.5 pages long.
Okay.
This is from another listener, Al. Al Be Back says, early family holiday dinner with several family members and their kids. The first game of the college football playoffs is about to start. Number 10, Indiana versus number 7, Notre Dame, starts at 8 p.m. You know your old aunts and uncles are about to talk about the movie Rudy for an hour and how much Luke Holtz is a real American. What is the best craft beer or wine to grab to start the dynamic drinking that I'm about to do?
Fretboard's barrel-aged drummer boy.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good pick.
Good choice.
Those
No
are good
question.
choices.
No question.
I disagree. Oh man, that's starting way too strong. You got some football to go through still.
Wow.
By halftime, you're going to be a slobbering mess.
Or
Yeah.
asleep, and therefore
So
you just sleep
I-
through the rest of all of it. I mean, it's a
No,
win.
Notre Dame's going to be up by 20 by that time. So
You still got to. You
I think I would go.
got to put all them to sleep. Is the
I would do fretboard light, and then I would follow that up with Sierra Nevada, a Christmas
Celebration.
ale, celebration.
you got to find something, and this is my opinion. You got to find like some kind of like light, easy drinking beer that's a little higher ABV that doesn't taste like it, and I can't think of what that is off the top of my head.
So pale ale, Sierra Nevada pale ale.
Maybe. But then you follow it up with a shot of peppermint schnapps.
Oh hell yes!
You gather everybody
Hell
around and you say,
yeah.
"All right, guys,
Give it up, Nick.
this game's going to be tough. Everybody shots, and everybody gathers around, and you
Let's go.
say to Rudy, and you get your peppermint schnapps. and
Peppermint schnapps?
Everybody
Do
downs.
we have some?
Everybody
No.
downs.
We don't have.
Everybody
All right.
downs a shot,
All right.
and it's 100 proof. It's going to knock some of those aunts and uncles out and get them quieted up before the end of the game.
well, if you don't want anyone to talk for the rest of the game, though,
That's what I want. Yes, I don't want anybody talking
bust
during
out
the
the
games.
Malort.
That's going to get way too many people talking.
See, I disagree. Grandma's going to be washing it out of her mouth the rest of the night, and there's going to be.
It doesn't stop people though. Like it's not high enough proof that like it puts people to sleep. Like peppermint schnapps taste good. I'm like, oh, that was good. Can I have another one? And then, well, yeah, of course you can, Aunt Mildred. And you pour another one, and before you know it, she's asleep on the couch. And I think that's the right choice
Yeah.
for me.
Let's go. Let's get some more
We're almost
questions.
done. We're actually almost done here. All right, this one says, this is again for anybody at the table. What is a good Christmas beer that you've never really think of as a Christmas beer until it's handed to you? This is from Rudy Reindeer. A good Christmas beer that you would never think of as a Christmas beer until it's handed to you? There's a lot of these for me.
You going?
Yeah, but it's not a beer. But I'm going to use it anyways. It's a Manhattan. It's It is my Christmas drink.
Nick,
All right.
can we
Christmas
get a
beer.
Manhattan?
Yeah, like right now.
Like right now.
Right now.
No,
You're-
I do not want one. I'm still.
I'll
good
take
with
one.
mine.
I'll take one after we finish.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's not.
That's right. We'll wait.
But it is the Christmas beer that is not a Christmas beer for me.
Valid.
Man, that's a good
There's
question. I think
I know that like Craft Parenting Pod. Shout out to Joe and Caroline. Little Kings is theirs.
Right,
It fits
right.
into like their Christmas celebration. It's one of those things.
Yeah,
that's always
I get-
part of
it
Christmas.
I get that.
it turned into a Christmas beer because of their tradition
Yeah.
around drinking it.
And I think let's put this into perspective for like a large audience. I think a beer like Stella Artois is trying to get a Christmas spin to it.
Yeah, but don't do that.
You know,
Don't drink Stella. Go
but-
Little Kings.
But my point is that the advertising is saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
Stella Artois, Christmas beer, that kind of thing." It nabbed me like 5 or 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have the chalice, and it nabbed me. That was my Santa beer, like pre-COVID.
The one you leave out for Santa. Yeah.
Pre-COVID, yeah, and that was an error. I mean, that's
Santa got
fine,
pissed.
You know.
I think I'll throw out Albino Stout from Butcher and the Brewer.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. That works.
I mean, I would revert back to Thunder Snow. It's not really.
That's true. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I
beer.
like that.
And then I drink them in the summer, but usually around the Christmas table, I usually bring people
roll.
home is any like Trappist ale.
Yes.
Like I don't
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
good
Those
choice.
are good like Christmas.
We should do an
beers.
revolve.
Right now, or you want to wait?
No,
Like-
we're
I
Like
can't
right
do
now.
that with my Manhattan, but I can choose.
Hey, both.
I can choose between the two.
Let's do 2 more questions, and then we'll wrap up this year's.
I think we only have 3 more in the sack.
Okay.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
Let's-
Let's.
I mean, we'll
all
knock
right.
'em out.
We'll do 3. Yeah. That's what you say, and then you see how this has gone.
This is from another listener, Longer Than Life. Says, having a big day of food, football, friends, and family. This will be at my house. What beer should I have a lot of for the day? And what are a few nice 6-packs that I should have to change up the drinking a little bit? Follow-up question. Do you want that now or you want me to wait? I'm going to put it
Let's
on
do
here
it
now.
now. Yeah.
What is one red and one white that I could have on hand? Maybe 3 bottles of each. 3 bottles is a lot.
I know.
But
I
yeah,
know.
Large
give
gathering.
a
Large
couple.
gathering.
Yeah, but give a couple picks. What's a good like a good? Let me sum all this up. A good, a big pack of beer that you could get that satisfies everybody. A couple 6-packs that you could fit to kind of fit the gaps for the people that want something else, and then a red and a white that you could get a couple bottles of each to make people happy.
I'm gonna say that for the masses, like the beer that you have the most of, Boston Lager.
That's a great pick.
wow.
And then,
Yeah.
and then for the like kind of, I don't call them one-offs, but for the like little fill in the gaps, Old Fezziwig.
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah, great
Holy
pick.
shit.
Yep, great pick.
Yep.
Wow,
Nailed
Julia.
it. Nailed it.
That is way more craft than I honestly.
Marco was going PBR. I know it.
No, it's way more craft than I actually am probably going to go. That is really fantastic. What I would have said was, I am happy to grab a variety between, Cincy Light and Fretboard Light. I would actually scale back on what I thought the volume was for those, and I would get more like deeper 6-packs.
Yeah.
I would get Sierra Nevada Celebration. I would grab some fatheads, like holiday ale or whatever. I'd grab maybe Thunder Snow, probably.
Yeah.
Thunder Snow
I
is
was
a
thinking
clear
Thunder
pick.
Snow, but since we just talked about that, I'm like, what else can I throw into the mix?
I'd
Yeah.
grab those, and I'd probably grab one more thing that's hoppy, just to, stay in. I'll grab Psychopathy,
Yeah.
screw it. And, so I'd have those.
I'm loving the Boston Lager Old Fezziwig selection. Like it keeps the fridge full of Sam Adams, and you just go like 75% Boston Lager, 25% Fezziwig.
Yeah.
I think that makes everybody happy.
It's so good.
Other than the wine drinkers,
Yes.
which
Which,
how do we
Nick, what-
how do we
Yeah, I go. You come in, you look for a red blend or a Cabernet. That's gonna
Okay.
keep all the wine red.
The red wine drinkers. Okay.
do we go something kind of local-ish to kind of play off the Sam Adams thing and kind of talk about local versus not? How do you do that at all? No. I guess I'm weird.
So what is the
right.
red blend? Or I mean, if it's boxed, it's okay. I mean,
Just any, yeah.
The box wine's not bad, and you get like 3 bottles in it. So
Yeah, there
three
you
and a
go.
half, I think.
so I mean, is that? Do you have that at your house?
Oh yeah, I keep it on deck at all
Yeah,
times.
on deck.
Good juicy red.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
juicy.
Next
Yeah.
question. Second to last question. Yep, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt the drink.
So I was drinking.
My bad.
This one is from listener Hoptown Funk. My friends and I are determined to do something with our spouses for a group New Year's Eve. Should we stay home? If so, should we eat and drink? If we go out, where should we go and why? Oh, you guys are all shaking your heads. I'm starting this one. Yes, go out. However, my family has a tradition. So my wife's family lives in Oxford. It's outside of like the bubble of what is normal for going out. However, there are some incredible places in Oxford that you can go out to. We go to Steinkeller every single New Year's Eve,
right,
and it is the most fun that I have, I think, all year long. We all get these big giant boots of beer, of German beer. We eat a bunch of schnitzel and sausages, and we just
wonderful.
we feast.
Yeah.
And we go there in the afternoon, and we feast for hours, and then we go home and we play games drunkenly. We drink very heavily, and then we watch the ball drop, and then we all pass out.
Yeah.
And
So-
smoke cigars and then pass out.
wonderful evening.
And
No.
it is so much
Sound-
fun.
So is that an
Sounds
invitation
amazing.
to all of us?
Sure. Yeah,
There we
just
go.
show up.
All
You-
right,
you
well,
know
there
we're
we
gonna
go.
be
I'm there.
we're going to be at
Done.
Steinkeller.
Done.
However, it's a small place. We fill up pretty much the entire restaurant with our family. So
That's awesome.
That's the
I
only
love it.
reason
I
they
like-
open.
it is so much fun. Like it is I never used to go out for New Year's, and I don't know if that counts as going out because we do it in the afternoon, but it is so much fun. Like it is a blast.
Perfect answer.
Yeah,
I've got
I love
nothing
it.
because I mean, again, I'm like, nope, just stay home and
Yeah.
just.
Well, if you do go out, just go to a place like that where
Yeah,
it's not like an
exactly,
event.
And do
or
it earlier.
anything,
Don't
yeah.
wait till
Yes.
midnight to
Yes.
go out.
Get
Yes,
home by
yes.
10, sit on your couch, and
Pass out
chill.
before midnight. You're fine. If you wake up the next day, the world didn't end because
No,
it's a New
yeah.
Year's and you're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a normal Tuesday.
That is funny that all of us did spend at least 1 year worrying if the world was going to end.
I've
We
never
all
worried.
watch the clock. Here it
we were
comes.
all like,
I never worried about it. I'm just like, if it's going to happen, there's absolutely nothing I can
you're
do,
like,
so whatever. It's,
Y2K, let's see what happens. And we keep going. Let's go.
Kids will never understand that.
Right.
No.
So, but no, I agree. Like I certainly I am of the age where I would like to just stay home.
Yeah.
But if people I know want to get out, that's great. That's awesome.
You have to do it first.
Yeah.
Going out has to be
Yeah.
the first part
Yeah.
of your night.
Let-
It cannot be the end.
Yes, exactly. And it's like, hey, where are we going? And it's got to be, an early thing, and then we're like done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Second to last question?
It's the last one.
The last one. All right.
We made it.
And don't say that yet. We don't know what this question is. For God's sake.
10-parter.
When you're the D, what is... Oh, this is dirty.
Oh.
No, it's a joke. I was making a joke about Marco and his D. But this is from Krampus. It says, what is a good beer to celebrate that you made it through the holiday season? From Krampus. That's a good question. So you got through all of it. Christmas, New Year's. How do you celebrate? What is the thing that says, "Hey, New Year, here we go. We made it. Let's do it again." It did specify beer.
Beer, right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
I think I would go with... For me personally, I would pick a beer that is something that I enjoy very much. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be something that you only break out on New Year's Eve or once the holidays are over. It's something
Sure.
that you enjoy every single day because thank God I can get back to my normal drinking routine. I don't have to figure out champagne toast and dealing with real American beer because that's all that, my uncle wants to drink and this or that. So I'm going for Mad Tree's Double Sing Colors. Just something that I absolutely love to drink all the time, and I can just say I'm going for a beer that just is a comfort beer to me.
I'm going a little different. I'm going to like the smallest brewery I can find. I'm going to like Glendale House, and I'm bellying up to the bar. I'm picking the newest beer that they have. I'm sitting down. I'm raising a pint to them. Like, you know what? Like, you're doing a thing that you're not supposed to do. This is not a sound business decision. You're tiny, and that's not the way to run a business. But you're doing it, and I love it, and I want to support it. That's how I'm starting off the year.
That works.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Thank you, buddy.
No, I love that. And I'd love to find something that nuanced to be able to say that's what I wanted to do.
What's your first instinct, though?
Yeah. Because like mine was,
you made
I just
it
want
through the
my beer, yeah.
chaos of the holidays.
Yeah.
How do you celebrate?
What's the first beer you want to grab when there is nothing else that you have to do? No other obligations going on. It's just business as usual.
I think I'm going to go to the Common Beer Company. I think I'm going to grab a beer because over the life of the Common Beer Company, there have been ups and downs. Certainly with the way the beer was, the way the beer tasted. But Mark and Amy's daughter got married.
Yeah.
And I saw him at the grocery store yesterday, and I told him congratulations. And I haven't been there since they've been married, and so I would go there, have some beers, and whether it was Mark and Amy or her kid or their kid's husband or whatever it is, I'd hope somebody shows up that I can relate to from being at the bar, have some beers, and just congratulate them on not just the wedding, but the fact that they've been able to make it through everything that they've been through, because they opened up at a time when a lot of other breweries opened up. It was bumpy at the start. They make great beer now, and it's a great place. And it's down the street from BC's. So once I go there and I say, hey, I hadn't been here in a long time, missed you, loved you, I can hit another brewery on the way home.
Heck yeah.
And say, hey, I'll have beer in my mug, and I'll have, a beer or two, and then I'll head on back to my house, back towards my way, and I think that sounds like me trying to do my part in as little as I can in one day. I can't save every brewery, but I can patronize
You
those.
do your part.
Yeah,
I can do my part,
Yeah.
and it's
Now I feel
part
kind
of
of like an asshole for my answer. Like I'm just.
part of doing my part. And we're here every Tuesday, Julia.
Sure,
I mean, we
sure.
don't we don't need to be feeling like we don't do our part. We do.
Yeah. Nick, how about
but
you?
it-
Sorry.
But anyway, that's I think a little bit at Common Beer, a little bit at BC's, back
Make
to
the
my
rounds.
house.
Make the I like that.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
That's my thing.
All right.
Nick, where you at? Where you going?
Well, it's you're past the holidays, right?
Well,
Yes.
you own two
Well,
places,
yeah, well.
so I mean,
I'm not going there. I'm going across the pond.
if
I'm going
we
across the pond.
if we take those two places out, I mean,
It doesn't
you're,
have to.
You're
It's whatever
showing,
he wants to do. It's whatever
Yeah.
he feels like
You're-
is the
you're-
best. And if
I'm
that's
not going
showing up
anywhere.
here, yeah.
I am going here, I guess. But no, I was going to get. I feel like it's a new year, new slate, right? You want to start
Sure.
off clean.
Yeah.
I'm going Topo Pills, Italian Pilsner.
Oh,
One of my
yeah.
favorite
Okay,
Italian
okay.
Pilsner.
The OG Italian Pilsner.
Nice.
It is
The
Nice.
OG
Italian.
Italian Pilsner.
delightful, and
That's awesome.
my wife and I stumbled into a bottle shop in Hendersonville, which is like south of Asheville, but
Mm-hmm.
great little town. If you guys are in Asheville, pop on down there. And it happened to be on draft, and we had one.
Shit.
Which turned
It's-
into.
It's always
10
on
each.
draft every time I've ever
Yes.
been at Gabby's Cafe down in Wyoming. Always been on draft.
really?
Always.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go.
there
I
you
don't
go.
know. I don't know that it still is.
If it is,
But every time I've ever been there, it
we'll
has
be
been.
going ASAP.
Oh, that's
It's
amazing.
Are you
so good.
serious?
Always.
It is an
Nice.
expensive beer, but it's delightful.
That's awesome.
Has to get on a ship, I guess. Come over here. Might get more expensive with tariffs. Oh, it might be so
Who
sad.
We'll
knows?
see what happens.
Yeah.
So sad.
Well, that concludes this year's beer discussion on what the hell do I bring to these random events
Yeah.
and for these particular situations. Nick, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
guys for having me.
contributions
And
to the
don't
wine.
listen to our advice. Bring what you want
Bring
to
what you want to
bring.
bring. Drink what
Tell
you
us
want
what
to
you
bring.
brought.
And still support
Drink what you
local.
Yes, drink what you want to drink. Do what you want to do. Hit us up at TruthBeerPod and let us know how you handled the holidays.
Yes.
And we love to hear it. Love to hear your stuff. And honestly, just get out there and be with friends, drink, and be merry.
Yes.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
We will catch you guys next time.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.